Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button below and also the notification bell. It will alert you to up and coming videos. Let's get a message out for you guys. It is really cold today. Now, with the cards are actions more than genders, reverse roles. We'll bring some clarification, validation, or maybe alert you to something within yourself that needs healing or clearing. Validation and clarification does bring awareness to you so that you can get into truth and alignment within yourself. So let's see what's going to come out. We have the Hierophant straight out of the deck. This could be a judge, it could be an authority figure, it could be the universe. Oh, strength. And also walking away from, these people here do have their backs turned. So they're not willing to see another side of a situation. They're not willing to negotiate. Sometimes it can be an energy where we have no choice to move on and move forward and grow, even though we don't want to leave people behind or move forward or into a direction. Sometimes people are not meant to come with us or for us, or we are to recognize when to walk away, from a situation, or move on or grow. We have the Queen of Wands out here. That is taking action, stepping into your power. The Queen of Wands is very focused on their direction. They kind of getting on their path, they're following through, they take action and closing out. This Ten of Swords is coming out a lot, closing out, and then we've got the King of Cups here. So let's get some clarification on this Hierophant. Someone is going through something, definitely, and the last reading as well, we had a bit of this energy, but we have an authority figure or a final decision or a higher order, like the divine or something. We've got healing here, or an ending or a completion, or maybe a timeout in reverse. So somebody is, wow, what is going on? What is Strength card here and Judgment? Now this is a completely different deck, and the second card in the last reading was Judgment in reverse. Now we've got Judgment upright and Strength. We have the Two of Cups and moving forward. What's going on here is you are about to absolutely, or someone is healing, having time out, or ending or completing something. It is either the universe or an authority figure, a divine timing, a divine intervention, or a final decision within yourself. They have the strength, they have the courage, they have the energy, and that could be this time out that is needed, rest time. I am hearing someone is wanting their peace or wanting peace. Now that can mean a couple of things. When we're wanting that, or the universe puts us in a position to want that, what happens is it's time for a bit of reflection and that time out to get your own energy together now and your own clarity. Being in your own energy brings you into alignment, and a lot of clarity can come. I am also feeling here there is an ending, maybe to an illness, to a sickness, to a health issue, or it could be an ending, of something. With the Two of Cups, this is moving towards my higher purpose, partnerships, equal give and take. This theme of judgment being called now on people, places and situations, paths, journeys, where we are not getting this equal take. All right. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, male or female, is looking ready to go into their North Node. They're ready to explore the unknown, take a leap of faith, move forward. With this Ten of Swords, we've got the Magician. So this is trying to manifest and close out a cycle. So it's definitely a 10 and and then the Magician are 1. So we've definitely got a closing of a cycle and an opening of a cycle, but it is still manifesting. Oh, we've got King of Wands on the King of Cups here. And opposite that is the Queen of Wands on the North Node. So this Queen of Wands energy, we have a female energy here and a masculine energy, but it can be same gender, just who's in the masculine, who's in the feminine role. This is a match. This is a divine match here. King of Cups is in his emotions. He is in his spiritual energy. He is getting his energy balanced. And this Queen of Wands is moving on and forward on their North Node. Been a bit confusing, these readings. Yeah. So what's happened here, we've got the Hierophant, we have the Four of Wands, it's Four of Swords in reverse. So we've got a lot of people, places, and someone is going through some form of conflict, or people, places, and situations who are working against them and not for them. They have an agenda with them. See, this is why they're walking away. Because they've realized these people only need them or want them for certain things. This is a healing actually as well for some of you that you might need to look at, that the spirit world is bringing up. And it seems to be a bit of a theme of the last few weeks. We're really looking into who is around us and why, and their agenda with us, okay? So are people genuinely there because they like you or feel a match with you, or are they there through when they want you, what they need you for? Because if someone is in need of you, it is a codependence and it has an agenda. And I'm not talking about people who are unwell and all of that. Don't put this in perspective. This is more for friends, groups, associations, work people, work colleagues, bosses, you know. It could fall in any area of your life. I'm hearing community. Spirit wants me to use the word community or groups. There has, wow, oh my God. The Hanged Man, the King of Swords, and the Justice card. What's happened here is somebody's been called out. We have a group here in disarray or arguments, or they're not on the same page. They could be all turning on each other. We have a situation where, whether it's a family, friends, groups, work colleagues, I don't know, it could be in your home. Whatever's happening here, there is disharmony. Order has been called or called out. So someone has stepped up, or the universe has, or an authority figure. There is a number of people involved. There's no choice but to move on and move forward and walk away. Judgment has been called. We have the Sword of Truth here. We have the Justice card, and we have balance, fairness, and contracts, and a final decision. And the Hanged Man was seeing it the wrong way, and the Sword of Truth coming out. Someone here has absolutely 100%. There is a cycle closed. The Magician, if there was any form of manipulation, it's all over. We have this King of Wands getting his emotional balance. We have the Queen of Wands moving on and upward and forward into the North Node. There's a final decision. There's a final judgment. There is a final hearing. It has got a strong legal, this could be a legal issue for sure. It's ending. It's over. It's closed. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have a Queen of Wands who's a Queen of Cups. Full card, moving forward into their North Node. We have a King of Wands who's a King of Cups. These two are an absolute divine match. They are spiritually matched. They are physically matched, mentally matched, and emotionally matched. And there is a cycle ending and a moving forward. Hangman, an offer. Yeah, someone's bringing forward an offer to their wish fulfillment. They're making a commitment and they've made a final judgment. So if this was love, someone has found or is about to or knows or is aware who their divine counterpart is, their spiritual counterpart, their 3D, like on every level. And this is a North Node direction and a North Node union, collaboration, and contract with the Justice card, wish fulfillment. Someone has to leave others behind, which has caused this absolute uproar of people. Yep. And judgments. Wow. I heard the cat's been let out of the bag. Okay. So we definitely have a group of people here being exposed, called out and called up for their agenda or reasons or efforts or works in a group or collaboration to achieve some order, control over someone or something or a situation or a path or whatever. For some of you, it's gone legal. It's absolute legal and it's closing out. This person though, male or female, I don't know, or female or same gender, someone here's moving forward. They're moving forward to their Two of Cups, and this person 100% is their divine counterpart, and it is in the North Node. So this is not someone in their South Node. So it's not someone they're currently connected to, and it's not a karmic. Whatever they saw the wrong way or upside down, they are definitely moving forward. They've got a sword of truth and an offer or reaching out here, and there's commitment here. This is a full commitment. This is a full commitment. I want to know what the Ten of Swords and the Magician is. Ten of Swords is brutal betrayal. It's deceit, deception. It's many lessons that needed to be learned here. We have seen that in a lot of the readings. And I would say the betrayal is about there's complete imbalance, a manipulation, an unequal give and take, an unfairness, an injustice, however you want to place it. Guys, we've been saying this. You cannot stop destiny and divine alignment. That's like trying to stop love, trying to stop, you can't. If you love someone, you love something. If you're connected spiritually to do a path, be with a person, a destiny, a calling, a soul calling, you can't stop that. You can't block that, whether it's career, love, and they all come in together on those paths. But someone here had to close out a very serious, manipulative group association, connections, friends, interference. Woo. Why do we need to know this? Temperance and the fated wheel of change. Two major arcanas here. Laws of cause and effect. Karmic order. Putting back in order. Karma. Balancing, rebalancing what was taken out of balance for the cosmic, for the future, for the natural cycles that were put together by the divine. Karma, the fates have changed and they're coming in. There is a big message here, and I know I feel like I pulled a whole new deck. Why am I getting a similar reading to the earlier one? And I'll tell you why. It'll be a slightly different message, but we are full of justice, the Fool, the Hierophant, the Two of Cups. The King and Queen of Wands represent a path, action, a direction that needs to be taken and followed through now and fulfilled. And what's also here is with the Cups, It's a spiritual journey, connection, calling, balance, path for the temperance, the fates, ordered by the divine. Please do not karmic contracts, justice, balance. Anything, don't play with the divine. We have warned, we have talked about this before, but this someone's not listening here. Someone is truly not listening here, and this is serious, and this is to protect you. This is to help you. If something is not for you, it's not for you. If there's a path that you want that is not working and you are pushing it and forcing it, this is not the year. This is not the year. Death card, transformation, celebration. The Empress, and I pulled the Emperor, Tower, change, opportunities, communication, the Sun card, the High Priestess. Anything, what all that meant was anything happening in your life was written. This is Akashic Records. This is written by you, the divine, and the divine ordered you, and it's got past life stuff in it, and it's got that is affecting your present life. Do not hang on to anything that you're not meant to hang on to. Anyone who has, I hate to say this, done anything illegal, is it, do they say tried to avert justice, avert, something like that? Thought they could get away with something. Oh boy. And whatever it is going to cause a ruckus, an outroar with a lot of people. There's a lot of people here about to throw a lot of each other under the bus. See, everything will always be reset, the World card. Old past heartbreak, trauma. I want to know something. I want to know, what is this message? What is the conflict? The Devil in reverse. Someone's coming out of, like, their healing, their awakening, all of the above. Codependence, toxicity, they're coming out, they're getting rid of all these people. These people are turning on each other. Or there is an authority figure or the divine that is exposing everything for someone. It's heavy. The moon, I told you, it's heavy, 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 heavy. Every illusion, delusion, judgments. Someone couldn't see something walking away. Two of Cups, we've got that. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups here, putting in the work now. Moving forward, releasing burden, justice, yeah, releasing burden. Coming forward, closing out a cycle to a Queen of Wands. There it is there. So someone's planning to move on and move forward. Imbalance, unequal give and take. To a Ten of Pentacles. So someone here has realized definitely their path, purpose, or partnership, or higher partnership, or love, or commitment, or connection. They're absolutely devastated. These are nearly the same cards that came out in the same reading, honestly. They've had an epiphany about who they were giving to. They saw it the wrong way. I get it. I want a new message, heartbreak. Someone's desperately wanting to message you. Ooh. My ears are ringing. Apologize. Apologize. To a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, who was the High Priestess or the higher, sort of favored, definitely in their truth, in their higher calling. are favored by the divine, or in like a higher order or calling, or in their purpose, or hidden in plain sight. There's definitely a massive secret. I've got it. And that's why I'm struggling with this reading. There's a secret. It's about to come out, guys. The Hermit. Death, transformation, and ending, putting the past behind you. And something about being put out in the cold, maybe attacked, maybe picked on, bullied, I don't know, put out in the cold, left behind, ghosted, I don't know, you use the word, not seen in your true light, because you're the star. Tower. Somebody here has, oh my God, been overlooked, underestimated, judged wrongly, harshly, misinterpreted, had a whole team, community, group, family turn on them, turn against them, and as a matter of fact, the person that whoever they casted out into the cold, into the rejection bin, into the seen as, this came to me this morning. I know what the second message is that I'm not getting out. Someone here stays in their integrity. They follow divine order. They are truthful, their integrity, they are on their destined path. They listen to the divine. They follow the path, the divine. They do things the right way, as in even when people aren't looking, they do the right thing. They're probably a nice person, a kind person, being the cups here, and everyone's deemed them as bad and the devil and dark and evil and wrong and now people are waking up. Spirits ripping off the blindfolds, the veils, exposing the lies, calling out the people who interfered. The masks are coming off. Because this person actually was the star. I cannot make it up. The judge, the Hierophant. Yep. It's that, and this King of Wands is aware of it. Past life, of who actually was the caring, loving, nurturing, giving, kind one in their divinity, in their destiny. It's so interesting. It feels like that energy to me where you're like, I do the right thing. I stay in my integrity. I always jump through the spiritual hoops. I always take the high road. I always just allow things to, like, it's like I do everything you say and I get deemed as the devil. Well, that's all coming in reverse. It's called vindication. You're being vindicated, and all these people are going down for it, whether that's an actual court case, or it's an actual divine intervention, or it's an actual end of a cycle. And this was all to block the natural order and destiny and paths and north nodes. And I know I'm going to give a few examples. For some of you, some people were attacking you with dark arts, magic work, groups, associations. This can be an absolute group. And they were doing healing in reverse. Everything they were doing was healing or attacking, or ceremonies or spell work, or whatever the hell they find the time to do, or entertain themselves. And that's all it is entertainment. It's smoke and mirrors. It's all come undone. They're all turning on each other. If this is an actual court case, well, there's people throwing people under the bus like you wouldn't believe. And the stories and the lies are coming out in the manipulation. For others of you, it is the old classic story of, I keep taking and doing and staying in my integrity. And a good example of that is, let's look at healing, or you know, there's, how do I say it? It's just those people that really do things right. Like, let's say you've got to do a healing on a friend or a lover or this and an ex, and you're like, so I don't get involved, I'm going to get someone else to do it. I'm going to stay in my integrity. I take the right steps. I help people. I do the right things. I don't break the rules. I follow the order, and I try and stay in good karma, good balance, and come from a kind, loving place. And it always backfires on you. All these people can somehow twist and turn and get this other outcome and deem you as the bad one. You know, you didn't steal the egg or the cookie from the cookie jar, but you get the blame for stealing the cookie from the cookie. You actually followed the rules, passed the test and exam, and you're the bad one. You know, it's that energy, right? Well, guess what? This is what divine order, fates, temperance is all about, and judgment from the higher up. These are things people cannot deny, they cannot get out of, and they cause disharmony in people's healing. They try to create harm rather than healing, or sickness rather than wellness, or I think I gotta look it up, and evade justice. I don't know. So I really can't remember what that word was. Yeah, all will be exposed, and someone's not gonna like it. The truth is going to come out about alignment, overflowing abundance, ace, new beginnings, star card, 9 of pentacles, because you did the work. You did. So taking the high road pays off. You've taken the blame, you've taken the hits, you've taken the bullying, you've taken you've copped the flack, you've copped the repercussions of other people's actions. Oh my God. That's one thing that, when you're blamed for someone else's behavior, when you're reprimanded for someone else's behavior, oh man, this is a thing I had to actually heal a long time ago in me. These things can come from a childhood wound, or who knows, a programming, whatever, but look into it. This is a person who does the work, who stays in their integrity, who builds it from the ground up, who doesn't ride coattails, steal stuff. They just get in, work, build it, do the work. They've done the work. They stay true, they and they suffer the consequences or the repercussions of other people. You get it in the naughty child, good child. Okay, you were the good child, you were behaving lovingly, caring, loving, and the naughty child, or the naughty ex, or the naughty person at work, or the naughty, or the one that had the behavior, because of their behavior, you get blocked, you get pushed out, you get reprimanded, you get your lunch taken off you, you get pushed out, you get hidden, you get rejected, right? And you're like, why am I copying the repercussions? And you're starting to be you're being treated as though you were that person, and then you become that person because it's so wrong and it's so imbalanced that you probably do flip out. You probably did flip out. Yeah, look at this: love, overflowing abundance, 10 of cups. There's a reevaluation on who is the star, or meaning who's in alignment, who's in truth, who is the actual blessing here. The 9 of Pentacles, the independent, self-sufficient, built it from the ground up. You are the 4 of Wands. You're the stable. So this is someone that said you weren't stable, you weren't this, you weren't who you said you were, you're not this, you're not that, you're not a reader, you're not this, you're not who you say you are, whatever it is. All right? Well, turns out you are. And that reward, because it's not coming from other people, or other people are not the divine's doing it. The divine's like, nope, this is not correct. We're going to illuminate every decision, every action, who's on the higher, lower path, who's in their integrity or not, who actually is evidently in their truth. So we can have people here waking up to the fact that, wow, I've treated someone like that, and really they didn't do any of that. They may have reacted like that, they may have came across like that, or I judged them as the same as everybody else through one little flaw, but actually that flaw was a reaction to an imbalance or an unfairness or an injustice. And good people will one day have enough. Fair people will one day crack when things are not fair. You cannot continually be a good, loving, kind person and cop the consequences of other people's actions and be reprimanded or pushed out or dismissed through other people's bad actions, lies, manipulations, behaviors. And this is something that a lot of people, I think maybe there's a release of burden here. Spirit stepping in, you are going to be, cleared. You're going to be cleared. You're about to go in new directions. We've got this Emperor here. We've got a spiritual journey here. We've got death and rebirth and transformation and things about to move forward for you. So if you've been in that cycle where you've done all the hard work, you jumped through the hoops, you tick the boxes, you're the kind of the good one, the nice one, in general with people and what you do in your integrity, and it always backfires on you, well, guess what? You're a 10 of Pentacles, and that's what you're getting, and that's who you're collaborating with. King of Pentacles, apologies offers. People are now going to see you for who you are, okay? And I feel the rewards and recognitions coming in. I think that's a different spin on it. I think I've got the other person's side of the situation or outcome than the other reading. I'm going to wrap it up today because we can't get out of this energy. I don't know who or what this is. A lot of hidden stuff that's going to be revealed by the divine, and people are going to have meltdowns and breakdowns over it. Yep, they're going to be devastated because they're caught out from their devilish deceit, deception, and this King of Wands is moving on and moving forward. Wow. The exposure, the clarity, the evidence is all there. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to get going. We have a theme going on in different ways for people, different messages. So you take sort of what you can from it, and it could just bring some validation and that you need for clarity. I always say, it's good to get confirmation, information, and I always tell people, use your own intuition. And if you really don't and you're not clear, then you have to disconnect from everything and everyone around you or all their opinions and find your center and your balance, okay? And maybe really search for that outside person who doesn't have an agenda with you. I think when people have an agenda with you, even when it's a good one, a loving one, they may feel they're coming from a good place, but again, they've got an emotional bond with you or a set opinion, or we can only guide people, and then you should make your own intuitive decision, because nobody has a journey like you. Nobody has your journey. Nobody has your experiences. Everyone grows at different levels. Everyone's journey is at different levels and levels of growth and expansion. That's why you should listen, observe, and then make your decisions, not based on other people's opinions. There seems to be some big lessons here, okay? Coming out for people this week. I got another message there and it went away. And for those of you who feel you come from a good place and stay in that integrity and follow those rules of the divine order, and it never works out for you, well, that balance is coming back, that vindication, that clarity. And it doesn't mean you have to go back to the past or redo. You can move on and move forward, okay? But know this, they will know this about you. They will know this about you because the evidence is going to be there. And you may not ever know or find that out, but Spirit wants you to know they're finding out. Okay, take care, guys.